In this irrigation industry, I am there last 35 years. I work with leading multinational companies also. After coming back from Israel, I joined with this Kothari because Kothari Agritech, they are basically they started manufacturing 19 years before, but that time their previous business was trading. They started small business from the small village, and after observing the neighboring farmers' requirement, because where they are located in the Sholapur district, which is a versatile district in Maharashtra, having versatile cropping pattern, farmer requirement is different, water scarcity is every year, and from that farmer is finding the new options and growing pomegranates, grapes, vegetables, sugar canes. Almost highest number of sugar factories located in Solapur. After looking this opportunity and all that, and then the requirement of the irrigation systems, management decided to start with the PVC pipes, because that time irrigation was not that popular. They just required the PVC pipe for taking water from one source to another corner and let us irrigate the land. So these people started manufacturing PVC, then HDP pipes, and then they understood, okay, in between India visited, many growers visited in Israel, leadership visited Israel, they brought some technology and they just started discussing about micro irrigation. Then our company decided, let us go in the micro irrigation. So they started Kothari Agritech for the drip manufacturing and then sprinkler manufacturing. So last 3 months back, we celebrated 20 years. Beauty of this group, these three brothers, as a family business, they started in a small village, trading the pumps, electrical items, and buying some food grains and selling to the neighboring market. These three brothers, they after looking all these things, they decided to enter in the manufacturing, and after starting manufacturing, they decided to have a larger basket. Maybe PVC pipe, HDP or irrigation sprinkler is not sufficient. There may be another technology required, another products are required like cable, mulching, hose pipes, tubings. If basket is full, the farmer will get the solution in under one roof. That was the idea. Earlier it was a family business. Then they shifted manufacturing. Then they three brothers. Mr. Ujwal Kothari is a younger one. He is the managing director. Arvind Kothari ji, he is now chairman. Kiran Kothari ji, who started this business, and he was the ex-chairman for this organization. So these three brothers, they started business, and then they have almost 5 to 6 educated boys in the family. They came from the UK, Singapore and USA after completing MS and MBA in business, finance, marketing. And now this organization is the only organization in India having the own educated manpower, almost 10 people in the family. Wow. And the beauty of this, again, they are not handling only finance or something. Even though their own factories are there, all the boys, they are just one fellow is handling the factory production, another is handling the HR, and a third one is handling finance, fourth one is handling marketing. Likewise, their last one joined now this business. He came from Singapore completing MBA finance. Now he enter in export. So likewise, they have very good strength. And now last 3-4 years, they try to convert entire family business into corporate sector. See this progress, now what you are seeing, this is the last 4-5 year progress. Earlier it was not that big. They have limitations. They started business in Maharashtra, and they focus only neighboring states. and whatever requirement is there, that much was production capacity was there. But after Narendra Modi ji, or before that, some progress seen in Gujarat, in Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra for micro irrigation. Irrigation was the main topic, but expansion in irrigation was not the easy task, because international company like Israeli companies, their presence was in India. Leading company like Jain Irrigation and other companies, they developed very good infrastructure in India. And now if we want to compete with them, or we have to be with them, then we should have technology, we should have best product in the world, and we should have infrastructure like dealer network, sufficient educated manpower, and production capacity with the sophisticated machinery. See what happened, people in every corner they started 1 extruder, 2 extruder, and they starting production of the inline or any drip line, and they are just focusing in that 2 district or 1 state or something. This management decided no, either we go with the expansion and do better, bring the better technology, best one machinery, and start with building the large production capacity in India. Then only we can compete with the commercial terms and technology wise. And that is what they made last 5 years. They brought the technology from every corner. They visited Europe, they visited Israel, and they brought the best one technology, which is very famous in irrigation. Leading companies like Major Plus, like Amia, Bermad, Galcon, these are the Israeli company. Like Euro Drippers, we are just made some business type and brought that product in India. Today we can say proudly, this group is having third largest production capacity in India. Within a 5 year they developed this capacity, and last 3-4 years we focus on developing the dealer network, having our own warehouses in every state. There should be educated team for design, survey, agronomy support, sales and marketing. So today we have almost 14 states which are the potential states, excluding northeastern state. All the states we have our own warehouses, our own branch offices and technical staff. When they started 5 years before, the turnover of this our group was hardly 150 crore something, but today this year we are reaching to 750 crore. So this growth is happened in last 4-5 years only. And because of technology, because of their intention, and because of their hard work also, because they are from Jain family, but you can see every Sunday, every Wednesday is a holiday for factory, and Sunday is holiday for all the workers. But still all the family, that holidays also they are coming to the factory, discussing every day whatever it is development is required, including boys and directors and everybody. And that's why it's a progress is there. Own strong manpower in house, qualified boys, directors are now young, second generation join as qualified directors. They have seen the world, they are just willing to bring the every product line in the basket. Now see this is another I can say as like production capacity. We have a large basket. We can see our stall. Any product required in agriculture, irrigation, it is there. Only we don't have solar pump and solar panel, and that we are going to start very soon. And then you can see any farmer or any business dealer also. Dealers are our associates. Any corner, if they wants to start the business, they feel comfortable with the Kothari, because they are getting each and every product in their shop, and they can sell it and they can get the money every day. there is a monsoon, there is a not monsoon. So in monsoon season is off season. But in our business, we have large basket product. Our dealers can keep every product in their shop, and they can do the business in a rainy season also. And that's why we succeeded to develop the dealer network also. Because any newcomer in the business or existing person in the business, they should have the all product range in their shops, so they will not be any slack period or off season or season something, because they are spending on the infrastructure, their manpower, and they should get some business every day. See, today we have 1300 plus dealers in India, 1300 plus dealers, and almost 700 our own staff is there, including production, including marketing, including design, project, agronomy. Almost 700 workers are there, employees are there, and 1300 dealers are there. In 14 locations we have our own warehouses, we have our branches. See, recently in Gujarat, because Gujarat was very much focused state, Gujarat state is focusing very nicely on micro irrigation. They have a GGRC project. It's very systematically they are running, and every industry is getting good business there. So we purchase this type of office there in Ahmedabad, in one more in Disa, and third one hired one in Baroda. So in Gujarat itself we have 3 offices, we have 2 warehouses. Likewise in Maharashtra we made Maharashtra divided into 5 regions, and every region we have our warehouses and branches, because Maharashtra is at micro level, awareness of the micro irrigation is much better. Every day we want to be with the farmer. Turnover is also good in Maharashtra. Likewise Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana is now following the Gujarat, and they are every irrigation company, they are very keen to work in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So these states are neighboring states. Our location is a very nice location because it's the center of the India. It's very easy logistically. It's very convenient because Maharashtra, as it is, it's a progressive state in agriculture. All other peoples every time visiting here, and that's why we made this office centrally in Pune, because hardly 10 minutes walkable distance for the Commissioner of Agriculture and Horticulture sits here. Sugar Commissioner is also very close. So that's why we made, and it's a heart of city. It's a convenient. Likewise, we are just expanding our business in Andhra Pradesh also. Very soon we may go for one more production unit. Today we have 6 production units in Sholapur district. There are 2 industrial area. One is a government industrial area, and another is a cooperative. So in one location we have 4, and another location we have 2. But it is a hardly 5 kilometer distance. So today we have 6 manufacturing units. We may go for one more in Andhra Pradesh. That will take time. Subsidy, we cannot stop it. As though for industry, irrigation industry, or politicians say, or any state say, or farmer side, because farmers today in Punjab land holding is a little bit more, but and in average all over India land holding per farmer is very less, and farmer buying capacity, unless we support them a little bit financially, otherwise they will not come forward. Even see, technology, we can start manufacturing in India instead of importing from Israel and all that. It will reduce some price, but some financial assistance is required. But that giving the financial assistance should be like GGRC or APMIP. there should be some system, there should be some third party inspection, there should be supported to the needy farmer only, not to the other who don't want to have enough money, enough land, but they are applying and getting the subsidy, and this one farmer may not get it in time. But it is a must. Other hand, see the Maharashtra, only thing that how to give the financial support to the farmer. Whether it should be go to the directly farmer or it should go to the company, and balance money a farmer can arrange from the bank or from his own these things. That is a different issue. But subsidy we cannot stop because of small land holding, because of still awareness of the micro irrigation is not that much at the grassroots level, and small villages, some states today even they don't know about the micro irrigation or sprinkler or drip, just started today. See, advanced technology like protected cultivation, greenhouses, shade houses, shade nets, and other things are also there. It's a required large investment. There also subsidy is required. Is a farmer who is eligible to get some loan from the bank and invest money, because 1 acre polyhouse required almost 48 lakhs rupees maximum. Say 40 to 48 lakhs rupees with the advanced technology and all that. But getting back that investment, if rates are good and production are good, they may get within 3 years also. Doesn't matter. Some people are getting within 2 years also. But initial investment is a 48 lakhs rupees. How small farmer can do that? If government is not giving any subsidy, they cannot. If government is giving subsidy, say 20%, 50%, whatever it is per square meter, then only farmer can come forward and invest money there, because 48 lakhs rupees, it's taking from the bank, it's a huge amount. So subsidy is definitely required. Only thing subsidy is required today's patent, today's procedure guideline for the subsidy is a improved guideline. Like in Gujarat, in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, they are doing very well. They just have separate manpower, they have third party inspection, they are doing they are committed for every activity. Likewise other states should come, then only it will help, and then much progress will be happen. See the land holding, see the land available, land under irrigation, under flood irrigation today, and land under micro irrigation. Hardly we have covered 5 to 6%. In the last 35 years, we covered hardly 6%. So how many years to go? Crops like sugar can require much water. Open canals are there. Distribution of the canals, instead of open canal, there should be some closed piping network up to group of farmer. They can store and they can use solar pump, and then they can go for micro irrigation. That is the only way to support the farmer from government side. Technology wise, company should also come forward, and then farmer can get some advantage. More and more farmer can be considered. Otherwise 6% in 30 years, how many years we have to go to cover 63 million hectares land is available still? How we can complete it? Today, see, we as a company, as a manufacturer, as a business, we are the business people. We produce, we sell, and we get the money. Anyway, but I personally proud, or whatever irrigation companies are in India, they should feel proud, because they are doing very good job. They are doing saving the water, and it is a property of nation. We are helping the farmer, because India is an agriculture country. Almost 60-70 people, 77% people are in agriculture. If they are not getting benefit or they are not making progress, how India will progress? So definitely we are doing very good job and we are in right business. We are not that IT and other segments are not doing well. They are also there, but we are doing the social work that saving the water. If we save the water, double the area can be irrigated. We can save the power. We can save the labor. We can save the unwanted use of fertilizers and other things also. So ultimately, it is a saving to the nation. But what we have to do now? See, we covered only 6 to 7%, and state like Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Gujarat, Maharashtra, every year they covered almost say 1.5 to 2 lakhs hectare every year. But with this speed, it is not possible to cover whatever entire area even in next 10 years also. So now central government or state governments are coming with some options that close the sub canals, small canals you close, you put the pipe network and make the cluster of 8 hectare, 10 hectare block, because these are the small farmers. Bring the water up to their corner and ask them to utilize through micro irrigation. That is one part. So all the Gujarat, Maharashtra, central government made that is go with that only. But there is a investment. State government has to invest. Central government supposed to support them. It is not possible for farmer, any individual farmer or group of farmer, because infrastructure carrying water from say 10 kilometer and bringing for 10 farmers or 20 farmers is a huge cost. So infrastructure like canal, water, storages should be created by the government side. Maybe PPP basis, that second option is coming now, that to involve the companies and ask them to develop some area on the PPP basis. And the crops like sugarcane, like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka, they made mandatory now. The crop like sugarcane required highest water requirement. And the river bed, all the farmers are going only for sugarcane. And they are not using micro irrigation. So it's no use of that. So now state government made it is a mandatory. Every sugarcane crop should have micro irrigation. That is one best step taken by the state, because the crop which require maximum water and they are using by flood irrigation. If we can use 100% not, but in a 2-3 years, if it is cover 100%, the state like UP, highest sugarcane growing, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, crop like sugarcane, if we bring under micro irrigation, you can even save the power and water, like 4-5 Bhakra Nangal dam capacity water can be saved if we completely covered only sugarcane crop. I think you might understood this. One Bhakra Nangal dam, how big it is. We can save the water like 4 Bhakra Nangal dam having capacity. That much water we can save if we bring the only sugarcane under micro irrigation. So many power generation plant we can create after saving this water also, because if you are using the drip, definitely power saving is there, water saving is there. Now this year Maharashtra government made mandatory that if somebody is not using sugarcane under micro irrigation, bank will not give the loan, sugar factory will not harvest the cane. That up to that level now state government gone. That is a bold step. It is very hard to implement because politics and social and other issues are there. But it is the way only to make the development. Then only the farmer will divert from the sugarcane to other crops like cash crop like pomegranates and grapes and other mixed cropping pattern like exotic vegetables. They can go to nearest market and they can get more money.